Meg Ryan, the beloved star of romantic comedies that defined a generation, has always had a way of capturing hearts, both on and off the screen. From When Harry Met Sally to You've Got Mail, her performances were filled with warmth, charm, and a relatable sparkle that made audiences fall in love with her instantly. But decades after her Hollywood heyday, fans are now seeing a side of Meg Ryan they never expected. At 63, the actress recently made a rare public appearance, and the reaction has been nothing short of viral. Photos circulating online show her looking strikingly different yet undeniably radiant, sparking conversations across social media. Some fans are shocked, others impressed, but everyone is talking. Her transformation is a reminder of the passage of time and the way Hollywood stars navigate aging in the public eye. Insiders say Meg Ryan has embraced a life away from the relentless spotlight, focusing on personal passions, family, and projects that inspire her. While Hollywood once demanded constant visibility, she has chosen quality over quantity, proving that a life lived authentically is more captivating than any red carpet appearance. Her recent look reflects confidence, self-care, and the comfort of someone who knows herself, a stark contrast to the hyper-curated images often seen in celebrity culture. Fans have flooded social media with reactions ranging from awe to nostalgia. Many reminisce about her iconic roles, while others admire the elegance and poise she exudes today. At 63, Meg Ryan is not just a Hollywood legend. She's a living testament to grace, evolution, and the enduring charm that made her a star in the first place. Meg Ryan has been one of Hollywood's most enduring icons for decades. Known for her effervescent charm, infectious smile, and the kind of warmth that could light up a screen. She became the face of romantic comedies in the late 1980s and 1990s. Films like When Harry Met Sally, Sleepless in Seattle, and You've Got Mail didn't just make her a household name. They made her a symbol of love, hope, and relatable vulnerability. Audiences connected with her not just because of her acting talent, but because she seemed like someone you could know personally, someone whose laughter and heartbreak felt genuine and approachable. But while her on-screen persona remained timeless, the real Meg Ryan's journey has been far more complex. Behind the cameras, she navigated the pressures of Hollywood, the scrutiny of the media, and the challenges of balancing a personal life with a demanding career. At the peak of her fame, she faced relentless attention. Every hairstyle change, every public outing, and every rumor became fodder for tabloids. Yet through it all, she maintained a level of grace and authenticity that endeared her to fans even more. She wasn't just a star. She was a relatable human presence in a world that often feels manufactured and distant. Over the years, Meg Ryan made deliberate choices that shaped her life both on and off screen. She stepped back from frequent film roles to focus on personal growth, relationships, and projects that truly resonated with her. Rather than chasing constant visibility, she prioritized authenticity and balance, carving out a life that wasn't dictated by Hollywood's demands. Friends and insiders note that this period of relative quiet allowed her to explore new creative avenues, deepen her family connections, and maintain her sense of self, something many actors struggle to do in the public eye. Recently, Meg Ryan made a rare public appearance, and the response has been electric. At 63, she exudes confidence, elegance, and a presence that reminds fans why she became a legend in the first place. Photos of her circulating online show a woman who has embraced life fully, reflecting both the wisdom of age and the timeless charm that first captivated audiences. The reaction has been a mixture of awe, nostalgia, and admiration. For fans, seeing her today is not just about appearance. It's a celebration of a woman who has navigated fame, personal challenges, and the passage of time with dignity and grace. What stands out most is that Meg Ryan's transformation is more than skin deep. It reflects a life lived intentionally, a career navigated on her own terms, and a willingness to evolve while staying true to herself. For decades, she has inspired millions through her performances, and now, her journey off-screen adds another layer to her story, one of resilience, self-respect, and enduring charm. For anyone who grew up watching her films, this glimpse of Meg Ryan today is both heartwarming and inspiring. She is a reminder that while time inevitably changes us, true charisma, authenticity, and the ability to touch hearts never fade. At 63, Meg Ryan is living proof that aging can be graceful, empowering, and beautifully human. And that the woman who once made millions swoon on screen continues to captivate in real life, decades later. While Meg Ryan is best known for her unforgettable performances in romantic comedies, her career has been defined by evolution, resilience, and a commitment to authenticity. After rising to fame with films like When Harry Met Sally and Sleepless in Seattle, she became a symbol of relatable charm, effortlessly blending humor, vulnerability, and warmth. But the rapid ascent to stardom came with its own set of challenges. Hollywood's intense spotlight can be unforgiving, and for someone whose appeal is so deeply tied to relatability and personality, the pressures to maintain a perfect image were immense. During the height of her career, Ryan was often the subject of media scrutiny. Every appearance, outfit, and rumored relationship became a headline, and fans watched not just her films but her personal life. Behind the scenes, the actress faced the dual challenge of sustaining her career momentum while protecting her privacy. It was during this period that she began to make intentional choices about which projects to pursue, focusing on roles that resonated with her personally rather than simply feeding the machine of fame. These decisions, though sometimes seen as stepping back from Hollywood, were actually expressions of agency and self-preservation, a commitment to her own values in an industry notorious for compromise. In addition to navigating career pressures, Meg Ryan faced personal challenges that demanded attention. Relationships, family responsibilities, and the search for balance in a public life often required difficult decisions. Those closest to her recall that she prioritized moments of authenticity and personal growth over relentless visibility, a move that ultimately allowed her to maintain her sense of self despite the whirlwind of celebrity culture. This period of introspection and selective engagement with the industry helped shape the woman fans now see. Confident, grounded, and strikingly composed at 63, Ryan's choices also allowed her to explore diverse creative outlets. Away from the constant glare of Hollywood, she engaged in projects that sparked genuine interest, explored directing, and even revisited smaller acting roles that reflected her evolving perspective. It was a time for self-reflection, experimentation, and reclaiming agency over her career trajectory, a rare feat in an industry that often pressures stars to conform. Fans who followed her journey began to notice a subtle but profound shift. The charm and warmth that made her beloved were now accompanied by a serene confidence and understated strength, hallmarks of someone who has weathered both personal and professional storms. The recent public appearances of Meg Ryan reflect the culmination of this journey. At 63, she exudes a presence that is both commanding and approachable. Social media erupted with admiration when she was photographed at events, revealing a look that combines timeless elegance with the lived-in grace of someone who has grown into herself. The response from fans was immediate, a mix of nostalgia, awe, and respect. For many, it's a reminder of why she became such an icon in the first place, and now it's a celebration of who she has become off-screen, a woman who embodies resilience, self-assurance, and authenticity. Ultimately, this stage of Ryan's life underscores a vital lesson about Hollywood, aging, and personal growth. Fame may fade, public attention may shift, but the qualities that make someone truly captivating, talent, authenticity, and integrity, endure. Meg Ryan's journey illustrates that stepping back when necessary, embracing change, and focusing on personal well-being can create a more profound and enduring form of success than constant visibility ever could. She remains a testament to grace, evolution, and the enduring power of authenticity, inspiring both longtime fans and new generations alike. As Meg Ryan transitioned away from the relentless pace of Hollywood, her life began to take on a rhythm that reflected both her personal priorities and her evolving perspective on fame. While fans continued to remember her iconic performances, those closest to her knew that Ryan was intentionally focusing on her own well-being and personal growth. Away from the constant scrutiny, she explored avenues that allowed her to express creativity on her own terms, whether through smaller acting projects, directing, or cultivating a private life that was no longer dictated by media attention. Media scrutiny has always been a defining factor of life for a Hollywood star, and Ryan was no exception. Early in her career, every move was analyzed, every relationship speculated about, and every change in appearance was magnified. While her charm and relatability won her millions of fans, the same qualities that made her beloved also made her vulnerable to intense public observation. Yet, Ryan navigated this landscape with remarkable poise. Friends and insiders report that she learned to set boundaries, choosing which aspects of her life to share and which to protect. This discretion allowed her to maintain a sense of normalcy even in the midst of celebrity chaos. Part of Ryan's transformation was also deeply personal. Relationships, family life, and moments of introspection became central to her journey. Those who have followed her story note that stepping back allowed her to rebuild her sense of self outside of the Hollywood spotlight. In interviews and rare public statements, she has spoken about embracing life authentically, emphasizing that personal happiness and balance matter more than constant exposure or approval. This philosophy is evident in her recent appearances, where she exudes confidence, serenity, and a sense of groundedness that can only come from lived experience. Fans have responded to this evolution with admiration and nostalgia. Social media has been awash with comments expressing awe at her transformation, appreciation for her career, and respect for her ability to age gracefully in an industry often obsessed with youth. Photographs of Ryan at recent events show a woman who has embraced her age with elegance and poise, reflecting a life of intentional choices, self-care, and personal fulfillment. Many fans describe her as an inspiration, noting that her ability to prioritize herself and her happiness over external pressures is a lesson in empowerment. This stage of Ryan's life also highlights a broader conversation about aging in Hollywood. For decades, actresses have faced unrealistic standards and expectations, but Ryan's approach offers a powerful alternative. By stepping back, cultivating personal interests, and returning to the public eye on her own terms, she demonstrates that aging can be dignified, empowering, and authentic. Her story shows that beauty and charisma are not defined solely by youth or constant visibility, but by confidence, self-awareness, and the courage to live life according to one's values. In essence, Meg Ryan's journey over the past decades is a testament to resilience, self-discovery, and the enduring power of authenticity. She has navigated the highs and lows of Hollywood, weathered intense public scrutiny, and emerged as a woman who is confident, radiant, and deeply grounded. Fans, seeing her today at 63, are not just witnessing a physical transformation. They are seeing the result of decades of wisdom, intentional living, and unwavering commitment to herself. For those who grew up watching her films, it is both a nostalgic and inspiring reminder that true star power extends far beyond the screen. Today, Meg Ryan stands as a testament to grace, resilience, and the power of living life on her own terms. At 63, she has moved beyond the constant pressures of Hollywood, stepping into a space where personal fulfillment, authenticity, and self-care take precedence over public expectation. For fans, seeing her now is both surprising and inspiring, a reminder that the woman who once lit up the screen with her warmth and charm has evolved into someone who embodies elegance, confidence, and lived experience. Those closest to her describe Ryan's current life as one marked by balance and intentionality. Family, friendships, and personal passions are central, and she has learned to navigate public attention with discretion and poise. Gone are the days when every move would become tabloid fodder. Today, she engages with the world on her own terms. Recent appearances show a woman comfortable in her own skin, radiating a sense of calm and self-assuredness that can only come from years of navigating fame, personal growth, and the inevitable ups and downs of life. Fans have been captivated by this transformation. Social media reactions range from nostalgia for her iconic films to admiration for the confident, vibrant presence she now exudes. Many see Ryan's evolution as empowering, highlighting the importance of prioritizing personal happiness, health, and authenticity over the demands of public life. In an industry often obsessed with youth, her example demonstrates that beauty, charisma, and influence are not constrained by age. They are enhanced by experience, wisdom, and self-respect. Ryan's journey also underscores the broader reality of Hollywood's challenges, particularly for women. For decades, actresses have faced scrutiny over their looks, choices, and relevance as they age. Meg Ryan's story offers a compelling counter-narrative, a life in which stepping back, embracing authenticity, and pursuing personal growth can lead not just to survival, but to renewed admiration and inspiration. She has proven that one can leave the spotlight, evolve privately, and return in a way that commands respect not only for talent but for character and integrity. Ultimately, Meg Ryan's life today is a celebration of resilience and evolution. The actress who once brought laughter, tears, and romance to millions of moviegoers has transformed into a woman who embodies the full spectrum of human experience: strength, wisdom, elegance, and authenticity. Her journey offers lessons in courage, self-care, and the enduring power of living life on one's own terms. Fans may remember the bubbly, charming, romantic comedy star, but today, they see something even more remarkable: a woman who has aged gracefully, thrived authentically, and remains an enduring inspiration. At 63, Meg Ryan's story reminds the world that fame may fade, public attention may shift, but the qualities that truly make someone unforgettable, authenticity, resilience, and heart, endure forever. She has shown that a life lived intentionally is far more compelling than any role on a screen, and in doing so, she continues to captivate, inspire, and leave a legacy that transcends Hollywood itself.